In the history of like people, wine is always made where fruit is grown. And obviously, you know, Door County is famous for cherries, and it's also the largest apple growing area of Wisconsin. So obviously there's gonna be wineries that pop up next to it. That's just, if you look back at anything in history where fruit grows, wine is made right next to it.
Door County's a really great experience because of our wineries are so close together. Within the 15 to 20 minutes apart, you're at a different winery. And that's very unique, much like Napa or maybe the Finger Lakes up in New York. Door County is special that our wineries not only are quality and they're ever changing in what the wines are producing, from sweets, and now they're doing a lot of dries to even sparkling wines. That in itself is very unique to have such a diverse type of wine. And the uniquest thing is they're very close. You don't have to drive an hour and a half to 2 hours away. Within 20 minutes, you're at another winery, and a whole different feel in one winery to the next.
We do sit on 100 acres of fruit, from cherries, apples, pears, the grapes, and so we utilize a lot of the fruit that we grow right here on the property in our wines. Every bottle has its own story because so much hard work and hardship has went into growing that particular bottle of wine.
It's all about our fantastic friend yeast consuming sugar. And cherries, apples, grapes, they all have sugar for the yeast to eat, and then converts it into alcohol. You're just gonna get different characteristics, in different aromas, different palates, and things like that. Now, fruit that you eat doesn't necessarily transition to fruit that you would want to make into wine. So if you go out and eat a Cabernet Sauvignon grape, it doesn't taste very good. As vice versa, if you eat a Thompson seedless grape that you buy from the grocery store, it doesn't make very good wine. This area is prime for grape growing. It's just not prime for grapes that were traditionally grown in France.
In my opinion, all of the wineries have stepped it up over the last 10, 12, 15 years. Just because the market has changed, the wine market has changed drastically.
Door County tourism and Door County wine industry are like a perfect fit. Not many tourists or wine aficionados will come up here just to visit one winery. They want to make their trip worthwhile, so it would probably pay off if we got together and had a united organization that could help and further the wine industry in Door County and Wisconsin. So in about 2005, we had a meeting of all the wineries in Door County, and there was a lot of interest. And a year or so later, we then decided to form the Door County Wine Trail, the purpose of which is to further the wine industry in Door County.
All of the wineries definitely offer something unique, something local, something that a wine tourist could come to Door County and say, hey, they've got a great wine growing region.
If we give people a unique, one-of-a-kind experience, we believe they will return again and again.
You're gonna see locally grown, Wisconsin, Door County made wines, and they're gonna be very high quality. I can guarantee that.